Hey guys, welcome or welcome back. I hope you're all doing really well. Today I've got an exciting book haul to do with you guys. Similar to the last one I did, most of these are secondhand from Vinted, but there are just like a few parcels throughout that I've just ordered off of Amazon for various reasons. Anyway, let's just get straight into it. I'll do the Amazon ones first, I think, and then I'll do all the secondhand Vinted ones afterwards. So first up, this one's pretty chunky. So, first book we have is Magnolia Park's The Long Way Home. This is the second Magnolia Park's book and like the third in the series. I recently read Magnolia Park's last month and I actually surprisingly, because I didn't think I was going to enjoy it because of like all the topics I heard it kind of like had in it, but I actually really enjoyed it. Like I ate it up, so I'm obsessed with these covers. I love how big the books are. This is like over 500 pages. If you don't know, these books are about a friendship group. They're all rich Londoners living in like massive houses with like maids and butlers. Yeah, they're just spoiled kids with like drama. That's basically it, but it's entertaining and it is actually pretty deep as well. So yeah, that's the first one I got. Next one. Okay, this is not opening very satisfyingly. Can you see the mess I've made of that? Oh my gosh. Right, next up, oh, this one's really exciting. So this is Love in a Little Free Library by Lucy Flowers. So the lovely Lucy actually reached out to me and was like, hey, I'd really love to send you a copy of my new book. So I looked it up, had a little look at the book, and I was like, do you know what, this is so adorable and cute. Like I would buy this myself, like she doesn't need to send it to me. So I bought it because look how adorable this looks. And also, as I said to you guys, like at the start of the year, I was like, I really want to start reading like new and emerging authors, like debut novels and like smaller authors. So I just love to be able to recommend you guys ones that you wouldn't otherwise find. And also I just find it so interesting to like see like the first things that people come out with, because it's just amazing. Like writing a book is like crazy to me, like that people actually do this. So yeah, I'll read you guys the blurb. It says, I'm stuck in my house serving a sentence I don't deserve. My mother has attempted to make our 3-story Victorian palatial, but the result is just a palatial prison. Am I stupid for not knowing what the word palatial means? Let me look that word up real quick. Okay, it says it means resembling a palace and being spacious and splendid. Okay, anyway, my mother has attempted to make our 3-story Victorian palatial, but the result is just a palatial prison. If I try to escape, the cops would arrest me before the rash from my court-ordered ankle bracelet goes away. Finally, a break in the monotony comes when a cute but oversharing boy named Ozzy moves in across the street and slips an intriguing note into my little free library. Obviously, I'm going to jump all over this chance to communicate with a hot intellectual. All this time, I've daydreamed about the father I never knew rescuing me from my high tower, but maybe I had it all wrong. Maybe it's the cuddly bipolar across the street who is standing here with a plane ticket to New York City and promising he'd track down my real dad. All I have to do is decide if I'm ready to risk everything in the name of love, which I promise you is much harder in real life than it is in the movies. So he's her saviour out of this difficult situation that she's in. So she's obviously got into trouble for some reason, because she's got one of those ankle bracelets, so yeah, intriguing. Next one, I think this might be my last Amazon one. Ooh, okay, perfect timing. This is another smaller author. I think it might be her debut novel. It's called The Shadows That Listen by Louisa Carmody. I'm pretty sure I saw this writer's like reel or TikTok or something, and I literally just went onto her Instagram page and like saw that her book had come out, so I just decided to order it. Like I wasn't following her or anything, but I just saw she was like a new and emerging author, and I was like, that concept sounds really good. And again, I thought it'd be interesting to read like a fantasy debut novel. So this one says, Amara Jones is a human warrior working for the Angel Intelligence Agency. She spent her days at a desk searching for those who don't make it home in time for curfew. When Amara's boyfriend is added to that list, she is forced to choose between running off into the darkness to save him and her own life. Suddenly she's thrust into the midst of a war that she's not equipped to fight and quickly realises that she is unlikely to survive on her own. Nathaniel is the archangel leading the destruction on humanity for which he cares little. After he finds Amara hiding in the dark, she leaves a lasting impression in the form of a blade through his abdomen. And her enemy quickly changes from demons that lurk in the shadows to the vengeful to the vengeful, oh my god, I can't speak. Why is reading blurbs out loud so humbling? To the vengeful winged beast that stalks her from the skies. Amara soon discovers that Nathaniel may not only be the key to survival, but to finding the man that she loves. The only question is, who will survive the night? Does that not sound so intriguing? I'm hoping that this winged beast is obviously the love interest. And yeah, it's just interesting concept. Like, her job initially is to like report like people who don't make it home or whatever, and then she sees her boyfriend's name on the list. Like, that's just such an interesting way to start out a book. Okay, next, this one isn't an Amazon package, but it looks like one. Ooh. Oh my god, I completely forgot that I ordered this. Okay, this one's a tiny bit grubby, but I don't mind that. It might just be sun damage, I don't know. So this is The Storied Life of A.J. Fickery. I've been meaning to read this for so long because it's one of Hayley Pham's favourite books, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, I've wanted to read it for like over a year now. What I know about this book is it's about like kind of like an older man. He owns a bookshop, and then this kid, like this very young kid, maybe a baby, gets like left at his doorstep, I think. That's all I know. It's a very nice floppy book as well. Next, I'm going to do this like long one at the bottom because I know what this is. It's the only package from Vinted I got with like multiple books in it. Some of you are going to be annoyed because this is a series, but not all of these books match. Which, at first I was like, oh, like they have to match, but they were so cheap. I was like, does it really matter, like, if they don't match? So, anyway. Ta-da! You guys know I've just read the whole Natural series and I was obsessed with it. 5-star series, it was so good, and I loved Jennifer Lynn Barnes' writing, so this is the only other one of her series I know. The Inheritance Games, The Hawthorne Legacy, see what I mean about the covers. I feel like I don't really prefer one or the other, but yeah, it's a bit annoying that they don't all match. And then lastly, The Final Gambit. Oh, I think there's another one in this series called The Brothers Hawthorne. But yeah, similar to The Naturals, I think is a like young adult series. I think it's just like some rich kids inherit this massive mansion and there's all these clues, and it's like a really mysterious game she has to like work out and everything. So that is a rubbish explanation, but that's the gist. Oh, this says on the back what this one is. I'm so excited for this one. The next one I got was The Poppy War by R.F. Kuang. She's tabbed the chapters. I'm assuming this was a woman I got it from, I don't even know. But I don't know anything about this book. I don't really want to know anything. I have just heard amazing things about R.F. Kuang and their writing and stuff. Yeah, it's kind of like military school vibes, training vibes, I think. But I wanted to start the series because I've heard incredible things. Next up, another black bag. Whenever they're in like really thin like bin bags like this, I get so scared to like damage them. This one feels like a big book. I don't know what this is. Oh my god, stop. I'm so excited for this book. I've been trying to get my hands on this book for you don't even know how long. I saw this book in a Destiny Sidwell video like ages ago, and it just sounded like my shit, you know? And they don't have it in the UK. Well, I went looking around all the bookshops like at that time when I was like after it. And yeah, they just didn't have it. And this feels like an American edition to me because it's like bigger and like floppy. It's about like the journey of it's either one young person or like a group of young kids throughout the war. Next up, pink package. I'm very pink today. I've matched my room with my jumper. Ooh, yay, exciting. We've got another Emily Henry book to add to the collection. I feel like there's just such a specific mood for Emily Henry. Like, you know when you're in like an Emily Henry mood. So two of the main characters' exes are getting married. So then both the exes come to their wedding, and I think that's how they meet and everything. But yeah, that's all I know about it. Next one. Oh, okay, this is Rock, Paper, Scissors by Alice Feeney. I've already read this book a while ago, and I don't know why I never got it, but then I suddenly remembered that I'd read it the other day, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna get that. Because I feel like this is a book that I would recommend to people a lot if they were looking for just like an easy thriller. I have like a love-hate relationship with Alice Feeney's writing. I feel like I always get the same feeling when I'm reading her of like, I feel like she doesn't give us anything until the very end, and I struggle with that in a thriller. Like, I need to be given like crumbs, you know, that I can like follow, or I can at least think like I'm working it out. But I feel like with her, like, it's just like confusion, 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 and then this massive plot twist. And it's great when the plot twist happens, but until it does, you're literally like, what? Like, I don't really know what I'm supposed to be working out, you know? I think that's me personally. I just prefer a thriller where like I know what path I'm on, I know what I'm at least trying to work out. Whereas I found with the few books I read by her, it's just like, what? Like, what is even the point? As I said, like, when we do get like the reveal and everything, she always does it really, really well. So many people love this book. But yeah, this is about a couple who, like, you know from the get-go, are having like very kind of bad marriage problems. So they go on this like retreat to like Scotland, this like mansion they're kind of staying in, or like this old church. You know, they're like trying to salvage their relationship, but they just literally hate each other. It's also fun and interesting as well, seeing like what people choose to wrap the vintage parcels in. Like, some people just go Sainsbury's bag, some people give it to you in a cardboard box. Like, everyone's got their own little way that they do it. Guys, I literally bought this. Like, what the hell? I'm sorry. I just want to know. I just want to know, okay? Don't judge me. I just want to know what's inside of this. I feel like most of you will know what this is about. Most of you, maybe some of you, are screaming at me to never lay my eyes on this. I know some of you freaks just like love this shit, and I might be one of them. Obviously I am if I bought this book. This book is about, there's two sons. Okay, so it's two sons who both want her, and the stepdad, or just the dad. I don't know where I've got step from. Anyway, it's like a cabin in the woods type of vibe. I also really like this cover for some weird reason, and I love how floppy this book is. I know Penelope Douglas is pretty wild, so I'm excited to read one of her books. Oh, the second one. Wait, I think I ordered this off of Amazon as well, but it was like a used one off of Amazon. So this is the third book in the, what series is this called? The pre-series. I've read the first two books. You guys have seen me read those two books. And this is the third one. So it's about the third brother. The first brother was a priest in the first book. The second brother was not religious, but it was a romance between him and this nun. And this third one is, I don't know how religion comes into this one. Let me see. Oh, okay, it's about him and a monk. So that's going to be different. And yeah, I just want to complete the series. I enjoyed the first two. Like, I feel like they're entertaining from like a very like plot perspective. Like, you don't read a lot of books where it's like forbidden in that way, like in a religious way. So it's just interesting to read about. This is the third one. They're pretty wild. They're very wild, actually. Oh, nice. I read the second one on my Kindle. So this is just the physical copy. I just wanted to have the whole series. As I said, this one was about one of the brothers with a nun. There was quite a big age gap. I was like in the middle of the road with this one. Like, it got better as it went on. This one is Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard. I wanted to read this because I feel like this is such like an OG book. Like readers who read like back in the day read this series. I kind of only really found out about it through everyone saying that Powerless was kind of a copy of this. Like I'd seen it around, but you just don't hear like too much about it anymore. But then obviously when Powerless came out, everyone was like, oh, like this was kind of like a carbon copy of this, which I don't think there's anything wrong with copying like ideas or like premises. Like even if it's similar, I feel like it doesn't matter. Like there's just two of them. Do you know what I mean? So Powerless was like 6-star read. I loved it so much. So if this is anything similar, or if this is like the origin of it, then I'm excited to read it. I'm excited to see where like the inspiration maybe came from and just get more of those vibes, because yeah, impeccable vibes, like Hunger Games-esque trials, different levels in society, some people with power, some people without power, and then the uprising, the classic uprising against that. So I'm pretty sure this is like quite a long series, so if I like this, then I'm in for a long ride. Okay guys, last one. This was massive. Wait, have I not got one? Because I know I ordered Babel. I don't think this is Babel either, because this is a hardback and I'm pretty sure I ordered Babel in a paperback, so I have no idea what this is. I also ordered The Great Gatsby off of Vinted with like this beautiful cover, because obviously there's like a million editions of that. I don't know if like the seller didn't send it or something, but like it said it was like returning it back to the seller, and it didn't even like give me the opportunity to go and like pick it up, so, or it didn't deliver to me. Like I just don't know what happened with that. So this one's very well like taken care of. I appreciate that. What will it be? Let's see. Oh, it is Babel. What the hell? I swear I ordered a paperback. Okay, do you know what? Stunning. Stunning. Like, how good would this look on a shelf? Like, I'm not mad about this being hardback. Do you know what? Unpopular opinion. I love hardbacks. It makes me feel like, you know, when in fantasy books, when like they're reading through their like big hardback books that they pull off the like highest shelf, and they're like trying to find a spell or trying to like understand the history of like the land. That's what reading hardbacks makes me feel like. It's just like the oldest form of a book, you know? I don't know how I made that connection. Like obviously they're annoying to hold. Again, this is by R.F. Kuang. So I've got 2 of their books now. And this was like book of the year in, was it 2024? Like was it last year? This might have been book of the year. So this is like extremely highly regarded. I have 0 idea what it's about. I'm a broken record, but I literally have 0 idea. There's a couple that are not in this pile, but yeah, now I have to do a rejig of my shelves. But yeah, that's it. Stick around, subscribe if you want to see me reading any of these books. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed. Hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and hopefully I'll see you very soon in the next one. Bye!